And finally, new rule: before Americans can laugh at how pathetic Cubans are for driving those old, patched-up cars instead of getting new ones, we have to explain why that's what we're doing with our healthcare system, our voting system, our energy policy, and our infrastructure. Now, with apologies to my friend Jay Leno, I am not a car guy. I don't know shit about them. They all look alike to me. I don't know who makes what, and I don't care. But I know if this video was taken recently, it must be from Cuba. And the reason for the time warp is that these cars are the same ones Cuba had back when America imposed its embargo. And so their cars are stuck forever in 1959. And the Cubans are forced to make the best with what little they have. Like what Trump does with his hair. But in the case of the plucky Cubans, it means endlessly patching up their old DeSotos and Edsels with whatever they can scrounge: old tractor parts, chicken wire, the bones of prostitutes Rush Limbaugh killed on vacation. The horn on this Buick Roadmaster is provided by squeezing a monkey's balls. So I get why they do this. What I want to know is, what's our excuse? Why does America address so many of its problems by jerry-rigging the old instead of starting fresh with something new? Why don't we put in completely new state-of-the-art water pipes instead of just patching up the old ones from 100 years ago when we thought lead was a vitamin? Same with roads and bridges. Chris Christie once held up traffic on the George Washington Bridge. I'm not sure the George Washington Bridge could hold up Chris Christie. And driving a '59 Chevy may be embarrassing, but when it comes to elections, we're still trying to keep the 1787 model on the road. And that model runs on gerrymandering and the Electoral College, so of course it runs like shit. We're still using this thing and signing this thing, which always makes me feel like I'm checking into the Bates Motel. How come the NSA can turn on the camera in my laptop and watch me while it reads my email, but I need to show ID to vote? Why can't I just say, "Hi, government, you probably don't recognize me in my clothes, but I'd like to vote"? And the next time we fix the healthcare system, let's not. Let's make a brand new one, instead of cobbling together some Rube Goldberg monstrosity of exchanges and tax credits and insurance industry concessions. Obamacare, it should be called MacGyver Care. The president has said that he would have preferred a single-payer system if we were starting from scratch. So let's start from scratch. I don't get it. Americans throw out their old smartphone every 6 months like it has cooties. We think nothing of getting new hips, new knees, new livers, new wives. But we can't tear ourselves away from sucking oil out of the ground and burning it or cutting off the tops of mountains? What, no whale oil? Let's switch to solar and wind by actually switching. We're killing the planet. If someone is stabbing you, you don't look for ways to build on the existing stabbing while gradually shifting to a less stab-based system. One reason young people are attracted to Bernie is because they haven't accepted that things can never change, that the only car you'll ever know is a rusty old piece of shit, and your choices are learn to love it or walk. I'm just saying, it's been a while since we had that new country smell.